Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today guys, I have some nice smothered chicken thighs for you guys. I had these in the freezer, decided to go ahead and cook them, get them out of the freezer. So let's jump into this video and I'm going to show you how I got it done. Alright guys, so for this meal right here, I have me 5 chicken thighs. I just had soaking in a little vinegar water. I'm going to wash them and trim them up a little bit. And I have me some onions and red and green bell pepper. Seasonings I'm going to be using is some onion powder. And I have some kitchen bouquet for color for my gravy. And this is Uncle Steve bird shake. I got some black pepper. And I'm going to be using some seasoning salt. And my better than bouillon chicken base, which isn't butchered. Alright guys, so I have my chicken thighs all washed and cleaned up, patted dry. So now I'm just coming in, gonna start seasoning this up now, adding some black pepper to it. Alright, then I'll come in and I'll add some onion powder to it. Gonna go heavy on the onion powder. You guys know I love my onion powder. Then I'm gonna come in and add some seasoning salt to it. Alright, then I'm gonna come in and add some of my Uncle Steve shake, the bird shake. And this is one of my favorite guys. I think my favorite is the spicy herb, but this bird shake comes in a close second. So I'm just turning these over, get the other side seasoned. And once I have the other side seasoned, I'm just putting them down inside of my frying pan. I have a little vegetable oil in it. Alright, so I'll get all of these down and I'm going to let these cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on this first side, and then I'll come back and give them a flip. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and give this a flip. You can see it has a nice color on the first side. That's exactly what you want. I'm just going to get all of these turned over, and then I'm going to let it cook another 3 to 4 minutes on the second side. And then we will be back to get these out. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and get these out now. I got them brown on both sides. They're not done. We just wanted to brown them off. And guys, while I'm doing this voiceover, I'm in here watching my 49ers play, and we winning. So I know that makes G Rich happy also. Alright, so I'm going to come in with my onions and my bell peppers now. And I'm just going to fry these a little bit, just to kind of soften them, sweat them down a little bit. And once I do that, I'll come back and add my flour to it and make my gravy. Alright, so I got my flour added already. This is 3 tablespoons of flour, guys. And I just want to get this mixed in and just cook off that flour, that raw flour taste. I don't have to get any color on this or anything because I'm going to be using my kitchen bouquet. So that's going to do all of the coloring that I need on my gravy. So I'll just let this cook for about 2 minutes. And once I get that cooked, then I'm going to come in and add some water to it. Now I just want to slowly add this water until I get the consistency that I want. And I ended up adding just about 3 cups of water. But you're gonna see, and you are going to see. Get your English right, Kenny. You know Miss Green probably watching. But you, in a few, you'll see how I added a little bit too much water to it, so I had to discard some of that water in order for my all of my meat to fit in the pan. Now, if I was using my Dutch oven, it would have been fine. But I just took some of the gravy out and then added my chicken to it, and it still worked out great. Alright, so I'm going to get a little bit more of this water in, and then I'll be back to season this up some. Okay, so let's add some seasonings to this here now. Get me some black pepper in here. And I'm going to add a little bit more onion powder to it. Then I'm going to add my better than bouillon chicken base. Now I don't want to put too much of this because I did season my chicken pretty good. And all of that is going to add to the flavor once it starts cooking and my gravy reduces. So I'm going to put just about a teaspoon or so inside of here. Alright, so I'll give that a good mix. Make sure I get that all dissolved. Then I'm going to come in with my kitchen bouquet and add a little color to this. Alright, we'll give that a mix. And I like a really brown gravy, guys, so I'm going to come in and add just a little bit more inside of here. Alright, and I'll give that a mix, and then I'm going to bring this up to a boil before I add my chicken back to it. Alright, so I have my gravy back at a boil now. I'm just going to go ahead and get my chicken down inside of here. And I realized right away that I wasn't going to have enough room for all of this gravy. So what I did is after I put that fourth one in, I discarded some of that gravy. I didn't throw it away. I just took some out. And that gave me enough room to put down my last thigh. And like I said, if I was using my Dutch oven, it would have been fine, but this pan is kind of limited. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this covered. Yep, definitely want to get all of those juices back in there. But I'm going to get this covered, guys, and I'm going to turn the heat down to medium and just kind of let this simmer for about 35 to 40 minutes. Alright, guys, don't judge me. I am back, and I added just a little bit more kitchen bouquet. My gravy just didn't look as brown as I wanted it to look. So I just got that in and then covered it back and let it go for another 30 minutes or so. And this is what you have right here. This is just kind of cooked down on a nice simmer for a total of maybe an hour and 10 minutes or so. You can see it has a nice gravy. Gravy has a nice color. So what I'm going to do is I am going to plate this up for you guys. I'm going to plate it up on camera for you guys. And then we are going to give this, well, I'm going to give this a taste test. You can see it has an absolutely beautiful gravy. So I'll be back. I'll plate it up and then I'll give it a taste test for you. Okay, guys, so let's set this up. I'm just coming in and placing my chicken thighs down. Now, this is a nice serving dish that I found the other day for only $4. So I got this one And I got a white one. And I just want to get these chicken thighs down first. Alright, then I'm going to come in and add some gravy over this. I'm still working on my plating, guys. My plating is not the best, but I'm working on it. Alright, and that's why I added that extra kitchen bouquet, because I wanted a nice brown gravy on this. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that gravy over the top of my chicken. Then I'm going to come back and add just a little bit more over my rice. And this is really, guys, just for thumbnail purposes, video purposes. I want to get the best picture and video that I can. So I am going to take my pictures and videos, and I'm going to be right back and give this a taste test. All right, guys. Let's give this a quick taste test. Come in here and get a piece of this chicken. Some of that rice. Not still too hot, but hot enough. All right. Boy, that is perfectly seasoned. Man, that is so good, guys. I added a little extra of that chicken paste off camera, and that really took that over the top. Man, Uncle Steve shake. Look at that. All right, guys. All right, guys. I had to stop myself from eating any more of that. That's going to be my Sunday dinner. Just going to heat that up, and I am going in. But if you enjoyed this video, guys, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe if you are new, and turn on the post notifications so you'll know when I upload a new video. And follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. And until next time, guys, peace. Go Niners.